Welcome into the John M. Huntsman Center on the campus of the University of Utah, the side of the 2024 6A State Championship Basketball Tournament on KSLSports.com, your exclusive online home for state championships. Dusty Litster with you as our semifinal matchup, the Skyridge Falcons and the Copper Hills Grizzlies. As we welcome you all in, Dusty Litster, and as you'll notice, no Dane Stewart, but Kenzie Valentine's here. I'm going to probably make Kenzie put on a headset. Dane, his voice is still out. Hopefully, I know he's watching the stream. Dana, I know he'll be back on Friday. Go ahead and get some well-deserved rest as we get ready to taking this one, as always, represented by Heidemann Associates, brought to you by NutriCost. Go to NutriCost.com. 100 supplement items available on the website. Put in the code Utah Made. And you can get 30% off of your order at NutriCost.com. Use the code UtahMade to get 30% off your supplement order. Well, Skyridge trying to get back to the state championship game in back-to-back years as that ball goes off the hands of Mealy. Copper Hills, it's been a while since they've been to the state title game. If memory serves, their last state championship appearance was against Bingham back in 2019. Brianna Gillen on that team, and they were unable to get the win that night. As they drop that ball inside, and it's Fraser. But all those championship games kind of melt together in some of them, and it could even have been against Fremont and Emma Calvert that year, but it's just trying to remember which team it was that won that one at Slick. That ball goes off the legs, now on the run. Ayla Marston sends that out. Fraser now on the baseline to Barker. Fits that in to Marston as she gets that up and in. And a quick 4-0 start for Copper Hills. Copper Hills comes in the number 1 RBI team in the 6A state tournament. Their biggest win of the year, the win at Lone Peak, as they were the first 6A team to beat Lone Peak since Harriman did in the semifinals with Nani Falatea. On the year they took second in 5A. And now a traveling violation on Mealy on the move there on Marseilles. And we'll turn it over. The ball will go to Copper Hills. Look at it here. Always tough. And there's get that ball ahead on that full court pressure. Barker did get ahead, and Natalie Taylor fouled. The foul will be charged to Portia Hugh. And that is going to put the senior Ellie Taylor at the line to shoot 2 free throws. Ellie knocks down the first, leading scorer for Copper Hills. She is committed to go play at the Dixie State campus at Utah Tech. And the second free throw is good. I know I got that backwards, kind of on purpose. As Skyridge basketball as Cambry Blackham goes down the lane, sends it out to Hugh. She comes near side to Mealy. That ball is short. Mealy tracks down her own rebound. She hands out to Cambry Blackham. Cambry back out to Marseilles. Marseilles in the lane, takes a bump, and she is fouled. And will go to the line. The foul on Johnson. It'll be inbound on the baseline. Officials for today's game, Paige Isola. Ralph Shields is on the drive and make. There's Cambry Black. And Mark Wallace. Break the pressers. Barker, the daughter of Jim Barker, as that ball is thrown past Marston and goes out of bounds. Jim Barker, it's not very often that you are a coach and you get one of your assistants to help you, and Jake Timpson, and that assistant is former state championship winning head coach on the boys' side. That's Jim Barker getting a chance to coach his daughter as an assistant coach at Copper Hills. Jake Timpson won a state championship at Alta in 2010. Took over for Tony Cannon and then led the Hawks to a title. It was the first title that the Hawks had won until last year. And Alta's got a chance to go back-to-back as there's a three for Mealy. So Mercedes Mealy gets on the board, and it's 6-5. They break the press, and a foul on the pass is going to put the ball on the baseline. So Camry Blackham picks up her first personal foul. Second on the Falcons. Here's Aspen Frazier looking inside, gets it into Marsden. Ellie Taylor sends over to Skyly Barker. Marsden back out, three on the way from Matt Fraser. Doesn't go, the rebound to Mealy. So now a chance for Skyridge to take the lead. Sends out Shea Toole. That does not go. Tipped around, taken by Barker. Got numbers. Marsden on her left. Barker leaves it for Marsden. Good job of Skyridge getting back, but it's Ellie Taylor in transition, missing the three. Good look there, going inside out for the triple, but couldn't get it to drop. Skyridge led by Coach Shaylee Nielsen, our reigning 6A Coach of the Year. As on the drive is Portia Hugh, can't get it. And the rebound to Ellie Taylor. And, of course, our reigning 6A MVP is on the floor, and Camry Blackham. Down the lane, a little Euro step around. Ellie misses the bunny, and that ball is out of bounds, and it will go back to the Falcons. Ellie Taylor isn't thinking about that one. She made such a great move and just didn't complete the play. As Bella Sika comes on for the Falcons. But a day of 4 games, all semifinal games. The girls will be set up as Skyridge Copper Hills here. Corner Canyon versus Lone Peak coming up next. And then the Corner Canyon boys versus Layton. The number 1 team in the RPI versus number 1 team probably in the 6A rankings in the human poll. As Marsden with the steal, fit that in, and Ellie Taylor late. And it's a 3-point Copper Hills lead and drive by Shea Toole. Let's take a look at that last bucket. Such a pretty pass from Marsden. Saw Taylor getting ahead. These two very well connected. And Taylor with the easy 2. So the line goes Shea Toole. Shea, a 3-year contributor for Coach Nelson, misses the first. Shaylee Nielsen played her high school basketball at Delta High School, where she had a lot of success at Delta. I don't know how much she won against Carbon. No offense, and I've joked with her about this in person. Don't know how much she beat Carbon at that point. As shots don't go. I believe she graduated in 2007. That ball gets inside. Then the bunny missed at the rim by Taylor Johnson. Taylor, Aspen Fraser. Aspen sends out to Skyly Barker. 4-3. The junior Skyly Barker. She's had an outstanding tournament. As here comes Camry Blackham along the baseline. Camry gets the foul on Skyly Barker. Nice take here by Camry. And we'll put her at the line. You see Barker gets it right there.
At the line to Camry Blackham.
Alyssa Loza will check in the first free throw. So Camry Blackham, a 4-year contributor. Mentioned the reigning 6A MVP in our Rewind Awards.
In for Copper Hills, number 4, Alyssa Loza.
And Loza does come in as Blackham will get her second free throw. And Makes it a 4-point game. 11-7, 3:04 in the first quarter. Three on the way from Loza, long, and then a loose ball foul on Marston. That'll be the fourth team foul on the Grizzlies. So last foul to give in the quarter. So it'll be free throws for the final 2:44. As on the drive by Marston. Sika sends out to Mealy. Mealy loses the handle. Taken by Marston into the hands of Copper Hills. And now Ellie Taylor bringing up. There's Aspen Fraser over to Loza. Ellie in the corner to Marston. Loza, baseline jumper now for Aspen Fraser, no. And rebound to Marston. Ellie back in the corner. And then out of bounds, will stay here with Copper Hills. As Marston terminates now, pulls and hits. Nicely done by the junior Ayla Marston. She'll be back next year. But a good 1-2 punch. She and Ellie Taylor both were part of our top 50, as well as Skyly Barker and Aspen Fraser. But Marston and Taylor are on the same team this fall. As Sika turns into Marston, send out Shea Toole. And now they'll take Lillian Meyer. And Lillian Meyer gets that one to go. As we're rebooted here at the Huntsman Center. Go ahead to Fraser. The jumper from Marston crawls off. The rebound taken by Mealy. Get a 4-point Copper Hills lead. Shea Toole, spin in the lane. She's fouled. Oh, traveling violation first. Wipe off the bucket. And it's a traveling violation on Shea Toole. So one extra step. And a chance for Copper Hills to extend a 4-point lead to close out the quarter. Now it's a turnover. Picked up on the run with Mealy, 4 seconds. 3, 2, and she's fouled. This foul will go to Taylor. And Mercedes Mealy will go to the line for 2 free throws. It'll be my chance to give the obligatory bio on Mercedes Mealy and talk about her dad. Always trying to do everything I can to say good things about some of my childhood favorite football players of all time. And of course, her dad, Atula Mealy, was one of my favorites growing up. Played the NFL for the Seahawks, played at BYU, was an All-American tight end on the 96 team that went 14-1. Won the Cotton Bowl. And Mercedes makes the free throws, and it's a 2-point game with 2.2 left. Not going to get a shot off. And that will do it for the first quarter. And at the end of one, it is Copper Hills 13, Skyridge 11. You're watching the 2024 6A semifinals on KSLSports.com. Presented by Heidemann and Associates, brought to you by NutriCost. Go to NutriCost.com, use the code UTAHMADE. Get 30% off your supplements. We'll be back with the second quarter after this.
This is apple cider vinegar from NutriCost. This is apple cider vinegar from another leading brand. NutriCost has 500 milligrams of apple cider vinegar. So does this other brand. NutriCost is third-party tested, non-GMO, and gluten-free. This other brand? Well, we're not sure. NutriCost is also available at a great price delivered right to your door. NutriCost has over 500 different products for health and wellness. NutriCost, only what you need.
Welcome back in. Start of the second quarter. Dusty Litster with you. Again, Dane lost his voice. He's not feeling so great. Taking the day off. Let's go into our Handles trivia question. Brought to you by Handles Ice Cream. Since the playoff change, what seed has made every championship game? That is the 6A state championship. Kenzie Valentine gets to be on camera. I think Kenzie knows, right, Kenzie? One seed has made it in every single state championship game since we changed the championship format. Yeah? You agree? A seed has made it to every championship game? You agree?
I didn't know if my mic was on.
I turned it on. So Kenzie's been sitting next to me. As if you've been to a Lone Peak Girls game, you know Kenzie. There's a three on the way, and Ellie Taylor knocks down the three. But a seed has been in every 6A championship game. What seed is it? Got a pretty good guess on that one. As Mercedes Mealy hands back to Shea Toole. Shea drops it into Butters. Butters got the size advantage and the height advantage. That goes in. Sadie Butters. Mouse in the house. Get it down to the post. Let her do work, and it's a 3-point Copper Hills lead. As Scotty Barker, and it's a 10-second violation. Good defense by Skyridge. And the ball will go back to the Falcons. So Shea Toole up top to Butters. Now Mealy. No foul called as Shea Toole hit the deck there. Mealy drives, turns, it crawls off. And the board cleared by Barker. Marston, cross-court Loza, leaves it for Ellie Taylor. Her feet were set, and she nails her second three of the quarter. And Ellie Taylor gives Copper Hills a 6-point advantage. Cambry Blackamole, nice move, go baseline. Cambry, right hand, no. And a rebound to Ellie Taylor. Quickly up the floor, Marston. Sends it up top, Loza. Now that three doesn't go. Bullet dodged there by Skyridge. And now a foul to Ellie Taylor. You can see Ellie with that arm. Kind of a little bit of a reach. You're going to have the foul called on her.
Copper Hills, her second. First team foul.
You'll see it right there. So Lily Meyerka's on the floor as Cambry Blackham and Mercedes Mealy come off the floor. Ellie Taylor also get a break.
Also at number 45, Aspen Gracewell.
Perkins checked in as well for Skyridge. So Shea Toole to Butters at the free throw line. She'll jump it from there, and it crawls in. Soft touch from Sadie Butters. And it's a 4-point game as they get that ball ahead. Looking for Fraser, goes out of bounds. So the full court pressure still giving Copper Hills some issues.
Returning to the lineup.
And coming in now for Coach Shaylee Nielsen is Ariane Moyai. I know I've got some ooses out there. Just let me know. If it's M-O-E-A-I, I want to say Moyai. But I've also heard our PA who does an excellent job say Moyai. On the drive is Sika. Scoop it and score it. Beautiful take and make by Bella Sika. And a foul going to be charged on Moyai.
First team foul, returning for the Falcons. Number 5, Cambry Blackham.
A baseline jumper, short there from Taylor Johnson. Rebound taken by Blackham. A chance to tie or take the lead for Skyridge as we go inside of 4 minutes and 25 seconds left in the half. Shea Toole sends it back up to Blackham. As Cambry goes to Meyer. Cycle through to Toole. Shea on the drive. Shea put it up and is fouled. And the leading scorer on the year, Shea Toole, will go to the line to shoot 2 free throws. She has scored 229 points this season. I mentioned Shea's been playing since she was a sophomore. And the free throw is good. And got him tied at 19. So all tied up. This full court pressure has paid dividends for the Falcons. Get that ball ahead. Johnson terminates, has it slapped out of her hands. Picked up by Perkins. 2-on-2. Perkins, tough pass for Mealy to get to. Marston got it. Now on the run with Aspen Fraser. And now Skyly Barker and Skyridge. We saw this last year in the state tournament. They did a great job of getting back in transition to slow the ball down. As Ellie Taylor's shot's too strong. Rebound tracked down by Perkins, out of bounds off of, off of Copper Hills. Thought maybe we had a foul call, but they said no, it went off of Aspen Fraser. So Alyssa Loza will come on for Coach Jake Timpson. 19 all. Blackham has that one knocked out of bounds by Taylor. Nice hustle there by Ellie. And come back on is Bella Sika and Shea Toole. Moe Ai. I'll get that one going ahead. Senga is always my guy I go to. And everybody knows Senga. Taylor Reese Construction's very own Senga. That ball's lost by Sika. Now on the run with Skyly Barker. Ellie Taylor, foul by Cambry Blackham. Good foul by Blackham. It would have been an easy 2 to Loza.
Number 5, Cambry Blackham.
And that'll be the second team foul.
Sadie Bunker.
Find Barker on the baseline, and Barker puts it up and in, and the lead back in the hands of Copper Hills. 3:05 left in the quarter. Shea Toole sent out to Sika. Now Shea goes to Butters. Nice job by Sadie Butters. Beautiful pass. Nice finish by Sadie. And we're tied at 21. Again, staying in the full court press. Here comes Aspen Fraser. Tough pass taken by Cambry Blackham. Blackham on the run. Good job of Loza cutting her off as she sends it up to Shea Toole to set up the offense. And how about the impact of Sadie Butters in this first half as Blackham turns off the window and it won't go. To rebound to Marston. Baseline, and the jumper is there for Barker. As Skyly Barker mentioned, the junior. She and Marston will be back next year. Loza graduates along with Ellie Taylor. A lot of youth on this lineup for Coach Jake Timpson. On the push, Cambry gets inside, can't get it. Rebound and run out here with Skyly Barker. Barker to Ellie Taylor. Ellie goes into Shea Toole and the block. So put Ellie Taylor. Oh, Marion won't be shots. Call it on the floor. It is the third team foul on the Falcons. So they did call it on the shot. Shaylee Nielsen wants an explanation. Yeah, she said, wait, you said it was on the floor. Copper Hills, look, if you're not trying to get free throws, I mean, you're really trying. Nearly pulled it off. Good job by Shaylee Nielsen. So it happens you grew up in rural Utah. You have to pay attention to your surroundings out there. Especially in Delta when they're the Wabbits. Loza outside to Marston. Marston to Barker. Now Loza back out to Taylor. Ellie on the drive. Gets to the rim. Missed it. Left it long. Got it back. No. And it's Butters clearing the board. Couple point blank shots that normally go down for Ellie Taylor. Go by the wayside. And a chance to tie or take the lead once again for the Falcons. As Shea Toole bumped by Butters, traveling violation. Wrong place, wrong time for Sadie Butters. And it's a turnover. Marston ahead to Aspen Fraser. Aspen sends out to the corner, Loza, now to Barker. Barker sends out Marston. Marston pulls and misses the three. Rebound to Shea Toole. 50 seconds on a running clock left in the first half. Shea hands off to Sika. Ooh, Butters tracks that down near midcourt. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Cambriel on the baseline. Sadie Butters. No, and the rebound to Marston. Barker to Ellie Taylor. She'll pull and hit the three. Big shot by Ellie Taylor. And it's a 5-point Copper Hills lead with 15 seconds left in the half. Cambry gives that one up to Mealy. 5 seconds. Bella Sika with 2 pulls. Oh, it goes in and out. And that will do it for the first half. As we go to the locker rooms, it is Copper Hills 26, Skyridge 21. You are watching the 2024 6A semifinals on KSLSports.com. Our coverage presented by Heidemann Associates, brought to you by NutriCost. Go to NutriCost.com. Over 300 supplements available. Use the code UTAHMADE to get 30% off your order at NutriCost.com. We'll be back with the halftime performances after this. Start of the second half, Dusty Lidster with you. Is the quarter, now we take the data from the scoreboard, as we've had some issues thus far about getting that updated in the arena. As inside is Shea Toole. Gets inside, and Shea Toole makes it a 3-point game. And that's on the floor with Copper Hills. I always take for granted that Dane Stewart's not with me, because Dane always has the stats opened up. One thing, John Watkins came over and talked with us for a bit. 7 seconds, 6 seconds as Skyly Barker knocks down a 3.
Skyly Barker.
In that first half for Skyridge, they were 7 of 17 from the floor. Leading scorer was Sadie Butters with 6 points. For Copper Hills, Ellie Taylor had 13 points. Is a nice take and make by Shea Toole. And it's a 4-point game. As here's Loza. Loza gets past Mealy to the rim, put it up and in. Thought maybe Mealy would have a chance to LeBron blocker there on the drive. But a nice job of Loza, gets some space and lays it up and in. And now on the drive, that ball slapped out of bounds.
In for Skyridge, 22, Ariel Molley.
So Ariana Moeai comes back on. Into Shea Toole. Shea drives at Barker, throws out to Hugh. Now it's Sika into Ellie Taylor. She slapped it out of bounds. And Sika maybe tweaked that knee that she has the sleeve on. Let's take a look here on the replay, see if we can see if she maybe turns her ankle. So they'll come out and attend to Bella Sika. We'll take a quick timeout. We'll be right back.
This is apple cider vinegar from NutriCost. This is apple cider vinegar from another leading brand. NutriCost has 500 milligrams of apple cider vinegar. So does this other brand. NutriCost is third-party tested, non-GMO, and gluten-free. This other brand? Well, we're not sure. NutriCost is also available at a great price delivered right to your door. NutriCost has over 500 different products for health and wellness. NutriCost, only what you need.
Six-point game, 6:02 left in the third quarter. As Bella Sika able to get off the floor. Looks like she's favoring the leg that doesn't have the sleeve on. As there's a turnover picked up by Marston. And Allie pass back to Loza. Loza now to Barker into the corner. Loza had that layup moments ago. As Marston goes back to her. Now in the corner, Aspen Fraser. 10 on the shot clock. Marston up top. Taylor got loose for three. Short rim. And the rebound taken by Hugh. And down the floor now with the Falcons, a chance to make it a one-possession game. Portia Hugh going to drive, gets the foul. I believe this will go on Aspen Fraser, I believe.
Grizzly foul, 4.
Oh, it's going to go on Loza.
First third quarter team foul. In for Skyridge.
And there it is right there. So Sadie Butters comes back on. Again, leading scorer of the half of 6 points. Sadie terminates. Sends back out to Meyer. Lillian Meyer. Now to Cambry Blackham. Cambry down the lane, push it up. Oh my goodness, that was 3/4 of the way down and popped out. But a fresh shot clock after the offensive board. And Shea Toole will reset the offense. The jumper from Lillian Meyer. Strong rebound tracked down by Ellie Taylor. Copper Hills up 6. A chance to increase the lead. Taylor up top to Barker. Back to Ellie. Ellie down the lane, put it off the window. Crawls off of the rebound. Taken by Cambry Blackham. Cambry, 4-3. Big three by Cambry Blackham, and it's a 3-point game. And we have a foul away from the ball. It's going to go on Lillian Meyer.
First team foul for Copper Hills, 22, Taylor Johnson. For Skyridge, 23, Mercedes Mele.
And take won't go for Skyly Barker. Couldn't get him to go down. And that shot, front rim. Rebound taken by Barker. On the drive, set it back out. This is Taylor. And here's Ellie. Inside, scoop it up and score it. Pretty shot making there by Ellie Taylor. Probably was Taylor Johnson, number 22. Think he got a roster memorized, and then a number wasn't come to mind as Shea Toole drives to the rim. No. And the rebound to Marston. Marston races up the floor, put it up and in. Beautiful finish from Ayla Marston. And now the finish here for Skyridge and Shea Toole. Nice feed by Cambry Blackham as Shea Toole drives right in and scores off the bump from Taylor Johnson. It makes it a 5-point game going to the line. Chance to make it a 4-point game. Mentioned Shea Toole has scored the most points on the season for Skyridge. If you go look, the points per game leader is Cambry Blackham and Mercedes Mele. But the total points on the year is Shea Toole. She misses the free throw. Offensive rebound to Skyridge. Is on the drive as Blackham into Ellie Taylor. Count the bucket. No, it is an offensive foul on Cambry Blackham. Wave off the bucket. They're saying Cambry goes Taylor. Interesting. I don't know that I completely agree with that. She says she initiated, she kind of lowered the profile, not really. The official there to make the call and does. It's a tough one, man. We'll have to keep our eye on the rest of the game, but plays at the rim, especially the way this week has gone. It has been a very much play-through contact, not going to blow on a lot of +1 opportunities and plays at the rim. As Mele loses the handle, picked up by Skyly Barker, and she's fouled by Butters. But that's what's so tough about this call. I'm going to have an official give me an explanation on that, because she does create the contact. But that's tough. Especially because she made the bucket too. That's the other hard part on that. Wiping it off and calling an offensive foul on an opportunity potentially to have a +1. James Harden only averaged maybe 8 points in his career since going to the Rockets if that was an offensive foul. Maybe the world would be better for it, but either way, I don't know if I completely appreciate or agree with it. But we'll move on as Barker sends that one out to Loza. No, and out of bounds. Shea Toole, too strong off the window. And on the run now with Marston. Marston, Blackham's there, gives up to Loza. She can't get it to go. The foul to Lillian Meyer is going to put Loza at the line for 2 free throws.
Lillian Meyer, her second.
Number 2 on Meyer.
Number 4, Alyssa Loza.
So to the line is a senior Alyssa Loza. And she misses the first free throw. It's going to be big down the stretch of this ball game if Copper Hills going to hang on. Got to make your free throws. Makes the second. 56 seconds left in the third quarter. Setting up for a very stressful fourth quarter as Blackham goes to Mealy. Mealy spin to the rim. Can't get it to goal. The rebound taken by Marston. Marston to Barker. Barker to the corner. Ellie Taylor short on the triple, and the rebound to Cambry, and now a foul on the rebound.
Team foul number 3.
I mean, sorry, didn't mean that, bud. I'm not sure what we're doing here.
Substitution number 25.
That's enough content we can play on, but I'm not going to be overly critical of officials. We've really done a good job of mending the fence and building a community between Rewind and officials. But even with my family, we disagree from time to time. Doesn't mean I don't love them and appreciate them. Vince Francis and I, people would think that we don't like each other. But we're joined at the hip. As Taylor forces the turnover, picks up the loose ball. 9 seconds, 8 seconds, 6, to the rim. Loza too strong. The rebound taken by Mealy. Blackham ahead. She did get contact there. We're going to whistle on it. Again, if you've been watching the state tournaments, I mean, we have let so much contact go all since Saturday. And Blackham takes the bump and hits the floor. Little inconsequential. It's the 4th team foul on Copper Hills. And Cambria not going to get a shot up. So that'll do it for the third quarter. We go to the fourth quarter. The winner moves on to the 6A state championship game on Friday. And it's Copper Hills with a 6-point lead. Grizzlies 36, Falcons 30. You're watching the 2024 6A semifinals on KSLSports.com, your exclusive online home for state championships. We'll be back with the fourth quarter after this break. Start of the fourth quarter, Dusty Lidster with you as Copper Hills leading 36-30, looking to get back to the state title game for the first time in a little while. Outside, Ellie Taylor short. Rebound to Loza. Back out to Marston. Marston on the drive. Working on Toole. Now sends out straight away with Frazier. And Aspen can't get that one. So 36-30. Again, it's been Copper Hill's been in the lead. They've been in short leads here and there from Skyridge in the first half. As that one goes, Shea Toole with the bucket. And it's 36-32. On the run, Marston gives it up to Ellie Taylor. Pass and crash. Not going to fall for that one as Shea Toole picked up the foul. She wasn't quite set there. 4-point Copper Hills lead. Marston straight away with Frazier. Marston looking for Ellie Taylor. Good defense by Shea Toole, and Marston knocks down the long-range 2. And the junior puts it back up to a 6-point Copper Hills lead. Sika on the drive, got in there and scores. Nice take and make by Bella Sika. And from Ellie Taylor, good job of staying parallel, not giving up a cheap foul and a potential and one. As someone's got to come get the ball for Copper Hills. And Coach Timpson takes a timeout with 6:20 left in the fourth quarter. It's a Utah Facial Plastics timeout. As we want to thank Utah Facial Plastics for supporting everything we're doing here at KSL Sports Rewind. And look, cosmetic surgery, yes, it is to enhance your appearance and all those other things, but also can help your health. If that's either literally your physical health, we always say you look good, you feel good. If you feel good, you play good. on the field or court. But in life, it's the same thing. If you look good, you'll feel good. If you feel good, you'll work good. You'll be a better parent. You'll be more on all kinds of different places in your life and mentally make you feel better as well. So if that's part of what you need, there's a chance you can go get that taken care of, Utah Facial Plastics, especially if that's coming from you're worried about your hair loss. There's hair loss treatments, hair restoration treatments at Utah Facial Plastics. Call 801-960-3137. Offices in Draper and in Layton. And as I always mention, you can work with my family, and that is Doug Henstrom, one of the main doctors at Utah Facial Plastics. And we also got to ask the trivia question. We've not given the answer to the trivia question. There's a seed that has reached the state championship game every year since we've changed it in 6A. What seed number is it? Since the playoff change, what seed has made every championship game? And the winner will get a $10 gift card from Handel's Ice Cream. Got that ball inbounded, and it's picked up by Portia Hugh. Shea Toole hands off to Cambry Blackham, a chance to make it a 2-point game. Blocked away by Ellie Taylor into the hands of Moeai. Moeai with the bucket, and it's 38-36, and a steal to Moeai. Sent out, and now a chance to tie for Skyridge. It's been a 2-3 possession game all second half. And it's felt a little bigger than that because of the defense of Copper Hills. But now Skyridge with a chance to tie. Shea Toole takes the bump, puts up the shot, no. Barker gives that up to Ellie Taylor, and now a foul. It was Skyly Barker taking a bump. And now the official's going to bring Toole and Ellie Taylor together. As they were fighting over a potential jump ball. So the foul goes to Shea Toole. Number 3 on Shea. Just the second team foul in the quarter on Skyridge. Stick around right after the game. Ellery Davidson will have our post-game interviews. It's a 2-on-1. Barker to Ellie Taylor. No. Rebound. Marston had it, but came with Skyly Barker, who puts it up and in. And the junior makes it a 2-possession game once again. As we're now at 5 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Shea on the drive, center of the corner. Mealy for 3. Marseilles Mealy makes it a 1-point game. Taylor gives that one up to Fraser Lozes all by herself as she makes it a 3-point game. Good job of getting the ball up the floor quickly. There's Shea Toole down the lane. Sends it back out. Moeai slapped away. Ball still loose. Ellie Taylor last to touch it. She stepped out of bounds, and the ball will go back to Skyridge as this game is getting frantic. Moeai, you saw right there, lost the handle, a lot of contact. This is why I got irritated by that little touch foul on the rebound last quarter, in the third quarter, maybe in the fourth by now, because they're letting them play, and they should let them play. Mealy goes to Butters at the junction. Butters goes at Aspen Fraser. Count the bucket! Sadie Butters with a chance to tie the game. Fraser was right there, left her feet, got into her, and Sadie Butters gets the and one. Back rim, rebound to Aspen Fraser. So still a 1-point Copper Hills lead. Marston, skip pass, a dangerous one. Here's Skyly Barker right to the rim. And Skyly Barker makes it a three-point game once again, and a full timeout taken by Coach Jake Timpson. What a ball game. We're 3:54 away from sending our first 6A team to the title game. Come back, see a terrific conclusion. You're watching this 2024 6A state semifinals on KSLSports.com. 3:54 left in the fourth quarter. We're going to go ahead and give away the answer to the trivia question. There is a seed, since they've redone the state tournament, that has made the state championship game every game. Vince Francis has the answer. I'm going to go ahead and tell what I think is the answer, and I believe that's the 1 seed. Has reached every single time as Mealy drives and is fouled. Put Mealy at the line to shoot 2, and it is. Vince Francis gave me the nod. The 1 seed has reached the championship game every year since we've reformatted the state tournament with the RPI. Thinking Fremont, Lone Peak have made it every year, and this year Copper Hills is the number 1 seed. As Mealy knocks down the first. Loose ball now ahead to Copper Hills off the miss. So 44-42 after the missed free throw. Loza to the rim and a layup there from Alyssa Loza. And a lead to 4. Mealy slapped away by Marston. Loose ball. And now still loose. And a little ball. Possession arrow, keep it with Skyridge. And on the drive, Cambry Blackham, no. And the rebound to Marston. Inside of 2:50 left, down to 2:45. Marston right to the rim. Butters must have lost where she was. She turned away from her. Marston misses the layup. So an opportunity for Skyridge to get it back to a 2, potentially 1-point game. Shea Toole drives at Fraser. Sends to the corner. Belasica long on the 3. That's going to go out of bounds. It'll be Copper Hills ball. Yeah. And sometimes kind of realizing how the teams play against you. This inbound on the sideline, the full court pressure, a little difficult to get in. And sometimes tracking down that rebound that Marston could have would keep Skyridge from getting into their full court press. As Barker gets that ball ahead to Fraser. Fraser across to Loza. Now the foul to Hugh will be the 13th foul on Skyridge. Will inbound along the baseline for Copper Hills.
Team foul number 3.
The lob in to Skyly. Now hand back to Loza. Barker drives at Kay. Good defense by Blackham. Send out to Taylor. She's fouled by Cambry Blackham on the pass. And that will be the 4th team foul, and the final team foul to give.
Foul on Cambry Blackham, her 4th.
And that's number 4 on Cambry. Something to keep in mind if this game goes to overtime. Got to get it in, and they do to Fraser. Aspen hands back to Marston. Marston to Fraser, into the corner to Loza. Now Marston. They got the switch with Mealy on to Taylor. Working around the baseline. And it's Fraser missing the 3, or probably the long 2. Rebound taken by Skyridge. And now Shaylee Nielsen takes a timeout with 1:37 left in the fourth quarter. It's a Utah Facial Plastics timeout again. Go to our friends at Utah Facial Plastics, 801-960-3137. Also remind you, go to NutriCost.com. Support the companies that support us. And everybody out there, a lot of us take supplements. I know I use amino acids. I use creatine. I take protein. I also use I've been using it all week, TMG, trimethylglycine. I get them all from NutriCost. Go to NutriCost.com. Use the code UTAHMADE to get 30% off of your supplements order through NutriCost. Again, that's a Utah company for Utah athletes. Use UTAHMADE to get 30% off of your supplement order. Also, I think Heidemann Associates, as always. Justin Heidemann, our biggest supporter. Flat rate law firm at Heidemann Associates. Go to utah.law to find law office nearest you. And also at the end of basketball, it's going to stay cold. Look, we head into the second winter when we're in March. Go to Igloo Outfitters, IGLUoutfitters.com with soccer, baseball, lacrosse coming up. We're all going to be outside. It's going to be cold. Stay warm and dry. They're waterproof as well, folks. IglooOutfitters.com. Butters for three. Sadie Butters makes it a 1-point game. How about the center, Sadie Butters? The senior's been terrific. Timeout on the floor. 1:20 left. We'll take it. We'll be right back. You're watching the 6A semifinals. 46-45, the lead. Copper Hills leading Skyridge. Sadie Butters is buried a three. She's been outstanding today. Inbound, out of bounds off of Moiai. Minute 20 left in the fourth quarter. Copper Hills number 1 overall. See, that ball goes out of bounds. Fraser trying to get that to Loza. Butters and Sika jump off the bench to come back in the game. As Moiai and Hugh come off, but a chance to take the lead for Skyridge. Both teams have 3 timeouts left. Possession arrow belongs to Copper Hills. 14 fouls on Skyridge, 2 on the Grizzlies. Cambry Blackham gets past Loza, but a foul on the floor first.
Copper Hills foul number 4. Alyssa Loza, her second person. Third of the team.
So 46-45. Fits that in. Shea Toole can't get it. And now a jump ball will go to Copper Hills. Shea Toole been so good. Misses the point-blank shot. As Sika and Butters come off, Moiai and Hugh come back on. They get it into Ellie Taylor, back to Allie Marston. Marston to Skyly Barker. Skyly back over to Allie, 50 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Barker, 4-3! Skyly Barker! Big time shot, 4-point lead, and a timeout to Shaylee Nielsen. Underclassmen coming up big, and it's Skyly Barker. Like she's in the backyard shooting with dad. Makes it 49-45. Full timeout on the floor. The winner will play the winner of the game in the 6A championship on Friday. And then at 7 o'clock, it's the Corner Canyon boys. If we were doing a poll, if we were doing our polls that we do during football, Corner Canyon would probably be number 1. If not, they'd be number 2. They'll be taking on the number 1 RPI-rated Layton, who is 24-1 on the year. And then our 8:40 game, Harriman versus Lehigh. And Harriman, under Coach Doug Meacham, into the semifinals for the first time in school history. And Doug Meacham's first year after coming up from Snow Canyon, after being a long-time American Fork head coach, won a state championship in the 4A classification with Snow Canyon. Moved north, and in his first year, he's got Harriman in uncharted territory. Going up against an old friend in Quincy Lewis. And if you haven't seen Cooper Lewis play, you're in for a treat tonight. 49-45, Skyridge with the ball under the hoop. Sadie Butters goes inside to Mealy. Mealy turnaround, long rebound taken by Frazier. And now a foul given up quickly as they've got to. And there's a big free throws coming up. Now remember, Aspen Frazier going to the line. If she makes two, it's still a two-possession game. So Cambry Blackham picks up the foul. That is number 5 on the senior Cambry Blackham. A 4-year starter, the reigning 6A MVP for our Rewind Awards. She's hoping that her teammates can extend her season. If this is to be the last game for Cambry Blackham, she's had a spectacular career at Skyridge. Her sister, Allie, set a terrific example of what you can do at Skyridge. She helped reach the semifinals the first time in school history. She's at UVU still. Allie Criddle, now the last name for Allie Blackham.
2 shots. Frazier for the Grizzlies.
So Aspen Frazier at the line. And misses the first. Again, still a 2-score game with 33 seconds left. No matter what happens, make or miss. Skyridge has 2 timeouts left. The only way they're going to be able to stop the clock inside of a minute, and even on made buckets, as Aspen goes 1 of 2. And a timeout taken by Coach Timpson. We'll keep it here with 33 seconds left. And a 30-second timeout. But coming up next is going to be Corner Canyon, the 7th seed in this tournament, taking on Lone Peak, the back-to-back 6A state champs, looking to make it a 3-peat. Shawnee Nordstrom and crew they played good basketball. They did lose 2 in-state games in December. Lost to Ridgeline, who's in the 4A title game, and they lost to this Copper Hills team, who was the first 6A team to knock them off since 2019, when Harriman beat them in the semifinals that year. Gonna be a fun game. Corner Canyon unexpected to be one. To get to the quarterfinals was quite the thing. To win in the quarterfinals was quite the other. Maya Ray was spectacular for Corner Canyon. So 33 seconds left. It's a 5-point game. Copper Hills with the lead. Shea Toole hit the deck, no call. Here comes Shea. Goes at Skyly Barker and throws that one away. It'll go back to Copper Hills with 25 seconds left. Down to 20 seconds. And now a foul is going to put Skyly Barker at the line. As the foul goes to Butters. And the junior Skyly Barker will step up to the line. She hit the big-time 3 when the game got down to 1 point. It was a 1-point lead for Copper Hills. Skyly Barker came down and buried a triple straight away. And the junior miss is the first. We'll have one more. And does. So 51-45. Shea Toole races up the floor. Again, for Copper Hills, it's a light guard as Shea misses the 3. Rebound to Copper Hills, and they can feel it. The Grizzlies will be heading back to the state championship game. Ellie Taylor will walk to the other end of the floor to seal this one for Copper Hills.
Shooting for the Grizzlies, number 2, Ellie Taylor. In for Skyridge, number 30, Peyton Newell.
This is the first does make the second. It's also Matix with 5 seconds left. 3, 2, and 1. And the number 1 seed goes to the 6A championship once again. Every year since the change in the state tournament, the 1 seed has made it to the championship game. And Copper Hills going back first time in a little while, heading back to the title game, looking for the elusive state championship in girls basketball as they get the win 52-45 over Skyridge. And for Coach Shaylee Nielsen and Skyridge, what a season. Been a tough year, been out without their 2 best players all season. They get back to get in the tournament and make an absolute terrific run to get to the semifinals, and we're moments away from potentially getting to the state championship game in back-to-back years. But it's Copper Hills moving on to the 5A title game. Congratulations to Coach Jake Timpson and Copper Hills. Kind of feels so good for this group. They don't get all the attention even from us as other schools do, like Lone Peak and others, as we do every Lone Peak game. And we go through our videos. We always talk about Lone Peak. And this Copper Hills crew have earned their way to the state championship game. But they will take on the winner of Lone Peak and Corner Canyon. Ellery Davidson is going to have our post-game interview. And let's get ready to send it down to Ellery. She's getting set up with Ellie Taylor. Go ahead, Ellery, when you're ready.
Okay, Ellie, congratulations on a fantastic game today. What was going through your head in those final moments of such a close game?
I knew we had it in us. I've always known we've had it in us to make it to this game. I'm just so proud of my team. Like, my team did that. Like, we wouldn't be able to do any of this if we didn't have the team we had. I'm so lucky to be able to play with this group of girls and the coach and staff. Like, they are so incredible. I can't even put it to words.
You had that amazing three-pointer to give you solidifying that lead into the second half. What momentum did that create for you and your team?
I don't know. I got everyone hype. I heard everyone start screaming, and I just was so happy because I was like, last game I couldn't hit a shot, and it was super frustrating, but this game we needed that, and whether it was me or one of my teammates, like, we needed that shot.
What are you most excited for, Ellie, heading into the state championship?
I'm just so happy we're finally here. We've been dreaming of this since last February. I'm so happy to be able to do it with my best friends.
Congratulations, Ellie. Go celebrate with your team.
Thank you so much.
Great job. Congratulations. So are you then.
Thank you, Ellery, and congratulations to Ellie Taylor at Copper Hills. Moving on to the state championship game. That'll happen on Friday. We'll have it for you right here on KSLSports.com. Now, the only question left is who will they play? Will it be Lone Peak or Corner Canyon? Lone Peak looking to go back for the 3rd consecutive year to get a three-peat. And for Corner Canyon, they're looking to get back to the state champs game for the first time since Kemry Martine was on the team at Corner Canyon. Well, again, it's Copper Hills knocking off Skyridge. Congratulations to Skyridge on a terrific year. To Cambry Blackham, our reigning 6A Player of the Year, a terrific career. But it does come to an end at the hands of Copper Hills and Ellie Taylor, Skylee Barker, Allie Marston and crew. An outstanding game and a nice job of pushing through that one. An absolute blast for this game. For Ellery Davidson, Austin Bigelow, Kenzie Valentine, who joined me momentarily, and also Vince Francis. I'm Dusty Lister. Thanks for joining us and for watching KSL Sports Rewind's coverage of the 2024 6A State Championship Basketball Tournament on KSLSports.com, your exclusive home for online championships. Also brought to you by Heidemann and Associates and NutriCost. Go to NutriCost.com. Guys, please support those companies that support us. The code UTOMMADE is going to help us a ton. As you already use supplements, please use the code UTOMMADE. Get 30% off your orders on NutriCost.com. Over 300 supplements available there. Use that code, get 30% off, and let's all get better together. Again, so long from the Huntsman Center. Lone Peak, Corner Canyon, coming up next.